We live in a world that glorifies hustle culture, but we often forget one of the most powerful tools for our mental well-being: downtime. In this video, we're going to talk about hobbies specifically. Most people think that hobbies are just for fun, but they're actually crucial for reducing stress, boosting creativity, and even helping depression and anxiety. By the end of this video, you will understand why downtime isn't a waste of time and how the right hobby or hobbies can change your life. What are hobbies and why do they matter? A hobby is an activity that you do purely for the joy of it, not for money, not for work, just for you. Let me give you a list of the different kinds of hobbies that I am talking about. There are creative hobbies, such as painting, writing, photography, or even playing a musical instrument. There are physical, which is hiking, yoga, martial arts, dancing, even exercising. You also get hands-on hobbies, such as gardening, woodworking, sculpting, or cooking. And then there is mental hobbies, such as chess, learning a new language, and puzzle solving. The key benefits of these kind of hobbies are that they help give you a sense of purpose beyond your daily responsibilities. And they help you to create rather than consume. Did you know that people with hobbies are 30% less likely to experience depression? In order for you to choose the right hobbies for you, I'm going to give you a few things to focus on. The first thing, know the difference between dumping dopamine and dripping dopamine. If you don't know what dopamine is, there is tons of information about it. You can just search dopamine and you will be flooded with information. You can even look for Dr. Andrew Huberman, who is kind of like the specialist on dopamine. Coming back to the point, there's a difference between dumping dopamine and dripping dopamine. Activities like scrolling on social media, binge watching Netflix, and video games cause you to dump dopamine. These activities flood your brain with dopamine up front, making them highly addictive. But the crash afterwards leaves you feeling empty, restless, and unfulfilled. You want to focus more on the kind of hobbies that cause you to drip dopamine, and this is why. These hobbies slowly release dopamine as you engage in them. They require effort and patience, but they lead to a much deeper sense of accomplishment and well-being. Instead of chasing quick dopamine that leaves you feeling drained, rather invest in activities that reward you over time and build real satisfaction. Second thing to focus on, turn your hobby into a mindfulness practice. Firstly, what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is the art of being fully present. A hobby becomes a mindfulness practice when you immerse yourself in the process rather than the outcome. Another way of looking at it, mindfulness is filling your mind with one task. There are tremendous amounts of benefits from this, and here are a few that are worth mentioning. Reduces stress by keeping your mind focused on the moment. Enhance creativity and problem solving. Increases emotional regulation and patience. So when you're doing something, you're thinking of nothing else but the task at hand. Let me explain how you can turn your hobby into a mindfulness practice. If gardening is a hobby of yours, what you want to do then is feel the soil in your hands. Feel the sun shining down on you. Feel the wind blowing across your skin. Smell the flowers. Connect with the tools. If it is working out, feel the weight that you're lifting. Do the mind and muscle connection. If it is playing an instrument, feel the instrument. Feel the music and the notes resonating through your body. Also, a study published in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that people who engage in creative hobbies report higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction. When you are really depressed, it is difficult to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I know, I've been there as well. It's hard to get out of bed. It's hard to get out of the house. But when you're stuck in that mode, you're allowing your circumstances to dictate how you feel. You've given your power away and have slotted into the victim mindset. Somewhere along the line, you're going to have to get up and say, you know what? I'm tired of feeling like this. I want to take back control of my life and I want to feel better. When you feel that, put your running shoes on and go for a run. Or pack your fishing gear and go cast a line in somewhere. Or pick up your guitar and play some music. Or pick up your pen and draw something. Whatever it is that interests you, go out and do it. You will feel better. So, hobbies aren't just a luxury. They're a necessity to mental clarity, creativity, and overall well-being. When it comes to a hobby, think about what is it? What is it that interests you? It might also be something that you thought of, I would like to do that one day. Perhaps you have a hobby already. Think about something that excites you, something that makes you feel connected to yourself. If you have a hobby already, I'm curious. Drop it in the comments below. Let me know what it is. If you have a hobby that you want to start, drop that in the comments below too. For more insight on mindset, discipline, and personal growth, hit that subscribe button, and I'll do my best to help you build a better life. See you in the next one.